Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to our channel. Hey, if you're new here, please click that like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification down at the bottom of the screen. This way, you get notified every time I upload a video. Well, today's video is all about Project Spaceball. That's right, another video for Project Spaceball. What am I doing now, you ask? Well, I'm changing out the risers. We're changing out these 4-inch risers, and we're going to go to 10-inch pullback. And what we have to do to get to this is I need to get to the wiring that's inside of here to unplug it. I have extensions. So we're going to, remove the tank. I already got these 2 bolts off and this bolt off. We're going to remove this, unplug it. Then we're going to disconnect the fuel line and the power and the vent to the tank. And then we're going to take the tank out of the way. Then I'm going to take all the slack out of my clutch cable, because I got a longer one. Disconnect my clutch cable from the clutch actuator and clutch lever. Get that out of the way. We're going to disconnect first we're going to drain our master cylinder, and then we're going to disconnect our master cylinder, and I'm going to leave this up here, and I'm going to probably zip tie a baggie around it to try and catch all the fluid if anything gets out of it. Then once that's done, I'm going to do 1 pinch bolt, 2 pinch bolt, and a 3rd pinch bolt over here. And I'm going to lift the triple trees and the risers and handlebars off as one unit. So with that being said, I got a lot of work to do, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to get into it and, make Spaceballs better. Okay, the reason why I had to remove the tank is all of this had to come out so I could disconnect my left and right hand controls and my throttle by wire. So now that that's out, now I get to work on the clutch cable and then the brake line. I'm going to remove the master cylinder. Actually, I'm going to drain it and remove it from the handlebars, and then I'm going to work on these 1, 2, 3 bolts. I'm going to have to move this too, just because it's blocking that Allen head a little bit. Maybe not. We'll see. We shall see. So when I get the triple trees off, we'll show you how to change them. All right, I learned something. First time I pulled the triple trees to do bars. Support the weight of the bike, guys. You have to, because the top triple tree is part of your steering neck. So I'll have to do some steering neck bearing adjustments as well. But here we go. Triple trees are off. And I got 2 3/4 inch nuts to take off. I got to pull the studs, and then I got new bushings. Of course, you could see the new risers, fresh back from powder coat. So let me get set up. I'm going to use impact tools to take this apart. All right. Okay, I got everything on the bench. I got the risers off the old triple tree. I always recommend replacing your bushings. I went with solid bushings to go with my my risers, and I'm reusing the same bolts, but I'm going to use some red thread locker on here. So when I go ahead and zip these in, I won't worry about these things loosening up. So I'm just going to move it off to the edge of the table. Just can't think right now. One of those days. It's been a very busy day. So I got that one started, and now a little bit of red thread locker. Just can't speak today. It's been a long day. It really has, and I'm just happy I get to work on my bike. But also, you want to make sure the rotation, because these are a pullback riser. They're not a straight up riser. So these will pull back towards me. So this is facing me, they're pulled back towards me. So you always want to make sure that your rotation is correct. So let me get the gun, we'll zip them right in. Is this something you guys would attempt to do on your own? Or do you think this is something that you're like, yeah, nah? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, and those are, as we call it in Germany, good and tight. Big difference, huh? A little bit meatier, a lot more stout. And if you're curious, these came from the company called SBC. I bought them brand new in Daytona during Bike Week. So what's next? Well, now I'm going to mount this to the bike. But as I mount it, I got to be careful and get the everything to line back up the way it's supposed to. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lower the bike and try and straighten out the neck. So let me get that done and I'll see you in a minute. All right, I jacked it up and I got it straight and I got the bearings installed. They're not seated, but they're installed. So with that being said, we're going to take our triple tree. Oh man, and it just moved. Darn it. Whoop, and I just knocked you guys around. Let me put you over here. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on. Oh, this has turned out to be quite the disaster. But I got it, guys. Yes, I got it. So what did I do? Is I got the forks and the bearings lined up straight. I put this in the top of the triple tree. And then I installed the center bolt. I started to thread it down and it's sandwiched everything together. So once everything is on, the handlebars and everything, I need to set the fall away. And once I get the fall away set, you know, this will be done. But for me to do that, I got to have the bars and everything on there, the brakes, the clutch cable, all that fun stuff. But what a difference, huh? From having the bars probably about here, all right, to up here now and facing me. So I actually like that a lot better. I can actually probably put my bag on this side facing me again instead of on the forward side, or I might leave it on the forward side. I don't know yet. So let me switch these bars over and we'll start with the, you know, the wiring and extending the wiring. All right, guys, I have to apologize. I got rocking and rolling, music was playing, and I just forgot to film the rest of it. So bad on me, but it would have made a forever long video if I videoed the whole thing. So here's where we are. I really like the look, the style, the feel. I did extend all the wires. I did extend the clutch cable. If you want to see how to do that, see my video where I installed the clutch saver from Advan Black. I extended my brake line and I bled the whole system out. I had to modify the brake line though, because the brake line that was given to me for this bike was a little bit smaller diameter here. So I had to drill out my banjo fitting, and then I blew it all clean, ran some fluid through it, make sure that it was fine. And thank God it is fine. Like I said, it's all bled out, ready to go. Bike is ready. I like the look of it. I might flip the mirrors upside down so it doesn't give that Mickey Mouse air effect, but I'm not sure yet. But I'm also thinking of doing some carbon fiber handguards. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below. But there's Spaceball. It's not done. We still have the seat that shipped yesterday coming here. And I will show everybody that seat when it shows up. All right, everybody. Until the next one. You live the best life you can. Ride often and ride hard.
Like and subscribe.